You're being noticed by someone close, and that someone is your sister. My precious child, don't scroll past this. Something divine is trying to reach you right now. The heaviness you've been feeling in the air isn't random. The universe says it's time for you to see the truth that's been quietly hiding in your own family. Stay until the end, because what you're about to hear will explain the strange tension you've been sensing whenever your sister walks into the room. You felt it, haven't you? The shift in her energy when your name comes up. The way her smile falters a little when people compliment you. For a while now, your spirit has felt it, but your mind kept brushing it off. You told yourself it's just stress, just coincidence, just imagination. But the universe doesn't give you feelings without reason. The discomfort you feel isn't paranoia, it's insight. The angels say, "My child, open your eyes softly." This isn't meant to make you bitter, it's meant to make you wise. Something in her words has changed. She listens, not to understand you, but to measure you. She's been gathering small pieces of your life, your stories, your dreams, your plans. What you saw as simple conversation, she saw as information. She's been comparing, competing, and quietly trying to copy what you've built through faith and effort. You're being targeted not because she hates you, but because she wants to be like you. She's drawn to the calm that follows you, the glow that surrounds you, the blessings that seem to find you naturally. Somewhere inside, love turned into envy, and envy began pretending to be love. Type Amen to claim blessings 444. She watches how doors open for you, how people respond to your kindness, how life seems to align in your favor. She asks herself, why not me? That question has turned into her private storm. Jealousy rarely stays silent, it grows in the dark. You might notice her sudden distance, her lack of excitement when you share good news, or how she changes the topic when you talk about your progress. These are not coincidences, they're signals. Her spirit is torn between admiration and competition. But the universe says this: you were never meant to fight your sister. You were meant to show her what healing looks like. Instead of facing her own pain, she turned her focus toward you, trying to control the reflection she sees in you. Now listen closely, my dear one. There's something else happening quietly. She's been talking to certain people about you, people who once supported you, now suddenly distant. That's not random. She's been planting small seeds of doubt, not out of evil, but out of fear. She feels like she's losing her place in people's hearts. Instead of finding her own light, she tried to borrow yours. The angels say, do not fear her shadow, light always wins. Every unkind word spoken against you will turn into truth and clarity. You are not in danger, you're in transformation. This is not exposure meant to hurt you. It's meant to free you. You've been wondering why some people act differently toward you. Now you understand. You've been the subject of silent comparison. But remember this powerful truth: no one can take what's divinely meant for you. Your sister can copy your actions, but she can't copy your spirit. Your peace can't be faked, it's real. Type Amen to claim blessings 555. Don't skip this next part. Something big is coming before this message ends. Lately, she's been feeling an emptiness inside, a hollow feeling that keeps her restless. She doesn't realize it yet, but that emptiness is her awakening. Her soul knows it's off balance. The same energy she tried to take from you is turning into a lesson she must face. The universe isn't exposing her to punish her, it's helping her heal. You, my dear one, are being prepared for a higher level of awareness. That's why you've been feeling more sensitive lately, the sudden tiredness, mood shifts, and tension. It's not random. It's spiritual interference. The angels say, stand strong. You are surrounded by a circle of divine fire. No jealousy, no gossip, no imitation can cross it. Your silence will protect you. Don't confront her yet. Let the truth reveal itself in perfect timing. When it does, it won't come as chaos, it will come as peace. Type Amen to claim blessing 666. This is only the beginning, my dear one. What she truly wants from you isn't your downfall, it's your essence. She believes if she copies your light, she'll feel whole again. But destiny has already written a different story for both of you. The one who tried to become you will soon remember who she truly is. My dear child, you're not being targeted because you did something wrong. You're being noticed because you carry something rare, something she longs for. The light in you reminds her of what she's lost, peace, purpose, and favor that once guided her but got buried under jealousy and pain. She sees how calm surrounds you, how your laughter still sounds like healing even after hardship. It confuses her. She wonders how you keep shining after everything you faced. But instead of asking the divine to restore her own heart, she chose to copy yours. It started small, your tone, your words, your habits. Then it grew into her trying to mirror your friendships, your success, even your faith. Archangel Michael says, imitation without grace turns into deception. But truth always reveals what envy tries to hide. Your sister isn't evil, my beloved child. She's hurting. Somewhere along the way, she began to believe that your rise meant her fall. That's where her jealousy was born. She's battling an unseen war inside her, and instead of healing it, she turned it toward you. But listen closely, heaven allowed this moment not to shame her but to shape you. Every false word, every twisted story, every copycat move has been noted in heaven's records, not as punishment, but as proof of your preparation. Even betrayal can become part of your elevation. Type Amen to claim blessing 777. You may have noticed lately that some people look at you differently. Their questions sound polite, but they echo things your sister has whispered. Don't react defensively. Stay quiet. The universe is already clearing misunderstandings. Soon, the same people who doubted you will start defending you. She's been holding private talks, mixing truth with fiction, painting herself as the concerned sister. But heaven says that time is ending. The more she tries to manage your image, the faster her own mask will fall. Archangel Michael says, you don't need to chase exposure. Divine light uncovers everything in its own time. My dear one, you might feel torn between love and protection. You care for her deeply, you shared memories, laughter, and secrets. Now it breaks your heart to see this distance. But remember, setting boundaries isn't betrayal, it's survival. Love doesn't mean letting someone drain your energy. There's something she's planning quietly now. A meeting, a message, or a gesture that looks kind but carries another motive. She'll try to reconnect, but only to learn what's next for you. Heaven warns, be cautious with your words. Speak less. Every plan that stays unspoken remains unbroken. Type Amen to claim blessings 888. When you feel that sudden heaviness around her, don't panic. That's not fear, it's awareness. Your spirit is warning you before your mind catches up. You've grown, and your growth unsettles her. The same light she once mocked now makes her uneasy. Soon, something small, a message, a conversation, a truth spoken by someone else, will expose her intentions. It might sting at first, but peace will follow quickly. Heaven's voice will whisper, now you know, and now you're free. Archangel Michael says, the sword of truth has already been drawn. Nothing hidden will stay hidden once divine timing arrives. Don't skip this moment, my beloved child. This revelation isn't to make you angry, it's to remind you of your purpose. You were never chosen to compete, you were chosen to shine. That's what's happening now. The more she tries to imitate you, the more obvious the difference becomes between imitation and authenticity. Type Amen to claim blessings 999. Your sister's unrest will grow, but so will your peace. The mirror she used is beginning to crack, because she can't carry the energy that wasn't hers. Her jealousy will drain her, until she finally faces herself. Meanwhile, heaven is lifting you higher, to a place where you'll no longer need to defend your name. Stay close, my beloved child. The next phase will show how her actions start to turn back on her, not as punishment, but as awakening. Heaven will use this to raise you in ways that even she won't be able to explain. The universe says, be still. The mirror is turning. The same energy once sent against you is returning to its source. What tried to dim your light is now revealing hers. You've stepped into a season where truth doesn't need your defense, it defends you. Your sister feels it too. The people she once confided in are starting to see through her words. The charm that once covered her envy is fading. What she whispered in secret is now echoing back to her through unexpected voices. She doesn't realize it yet, but she's entering her own awakening. Everything built on comparison is collapsing under truth. Archangel Michael says, justice from heaven doesn't shout, it shifts quietly. My beloved child, this is where peace replaces fear. The storm that tried to sink you will soon wash your path clean. Heaven isn't just exposing what was done, it's healing what was broken. My beloved, the season of heaviness has ended. Heaven is shifting the atmosphere around your name. Every word once spoken to harm you is turning into proof of who you truly are. You don't even realize how close you are to visible restoration. And yes, your sister feels it too. She doesn't yet know how to explain it, but her heart trembles. The same voice that once told her to compete with you now whispers regret in her quiet hours. Heaven is letting her experience the same silence she once created for you, not as punishment, but as awakening. Archangel Michael says, true justice isn't revenge, it's balance. My beloved child, you carried pain quietly. You smiled through betrayal, prayed through disappointment, and refused to let bitterness take over. That's why heaven chose you to carry mercy for your family. You broke an old cycle, where love turned into comparison and closeness turned into control. The angels are rearranging your timeline now. What envy tried to steal will be restored through truth. People will soon recognize what really happened, not because you shouted, but because your peace lasted longer. Type Amen to receive blessings 1414. Your sister has started to feel the results of her own actions. Things she once touched so confidently are slowing down. Relationships she used to protect her image are fading, not because heaven hates her, but because it wants her to stop pretending. The emptiness she feels is her invitation back to honesty. Don't be surprised when she reaches out soon, trying to sound casual. She'll ask how you've been. It will seem like small talk, but her spirit will be searching for forgiveness. Heaven says, listen calmly, but keep your boundaries strong. You owe her no confrontation, only quiet truth. Archangel Michael says, your silence has carried more power than 1,000 arguments. That silence already spoke in heaven's court. A moment is approaching, a gathering, a dinner, a simple conversation, where her emotions will slip through. Her voice may tremble, her eyes may look away, but her spirit will say I'm sorry without words. When that happens, don't let your old wounds speak. Let grace answer instead. Grace is not weakness, it's divine intelligence. Grace is what ends the cycle. Type Amen to receive blessings 1515. Something miraculous is happening behind the scenes. Heaven is restoring your peace, your reputation, your rhythm. People who once turned cold are remembering your kindness. Closed doors are unlocking easily. It's the law of reversal. What was used against you becomes proof of your integrity. And your sister, she's beginning to realize what jealousy really costs. It doesn't just take joy, it steals identity. She now sees how pretending to be you made her forget who she was. That truth hurts, but it's healing her. The same mirror that copied your reflection is showing her soul back to her. Archangel Michael says, her awakening is your vindication. Heaven wanted both hearts set free. My beloved child, don't miss this truth. You are not leaving this season scarred, you're leaving crowned. The humility you carried in secret is turning into visible honor. Soon, people will look at you with deep respect, not because of what you endured, but because of how you stayed kind through it all. Type Amen to receive blessing 1616. Every tear you cried was counted. Every silent prayer was heard. Heaven didn't miss a single sigh. Now comes the divine exchange, pain for peace, betrayal for breakthrough, imitation for inspiration. You are stepping into a chapter where your story becomes someone else's healing. Your sister's journey is no longer your burden, but your forgiveness will be her invitation back to grace. You're not meant to fix her, only to release her. The more you release, the higher you rise. Heaven is aligning people and opportunities to publicly restore you. The same ears that once heard lies will now hear truth. And in that moment, my beloved child, you will walk forward, calm, radiant, untouchable. Heaven isn't giving you revenge, it's giving you redemption. Now listen closely. What your sister tried to imitate has become the very thing that will heal her, your authenticity. Every time you chose prayer over anger, peace over pride, forgiveness over bitterness, you planted something in her conscience. She may not say it out loud, but deep down she knows, your strength was never competition, it was compassion. Archangel Michael says, the same light that once made her uncomfortable is now guiding her home. Heaven wants you to understand something deeper. You weren't just attacked, you were chosen to transform what jealousy meant in your family line. For generations, comparisons have poisoned love. You were sent to end that pattern. Your silence became your sword. Your grace became your armor. Your forgiveness became the altar where heaven could rest. Type Amen to receive blessing 1717. Right now, angels are moving through your bloodline. They're collecting the leftover energy of resentment and replacing it with peace. You'll soon notice small shifts, softer words, unexpected laughter, dreams that bring calm instead of pain. These are signs that the curse of comparison is broken. Your sister's heart is softening. The wall built by envy is starting to crumble. Her spirit is tired of pretending and ready for release. She may not yet say, "Forgive me," but she will begin to show it in ways that words could never express. Heaven is already writing the moment of her change into your shared destiny. Because no story that begins in pain ends in punishment, it ends in peace. My beloved, heaven says this, when she finally weeps, do not gloat. When she finally reaches out, do not retreat. When she finally admits, do not accuse. Just smile, and let your silence be her teacher. Archangel Michael whispers, the test was never about her actions, it was about your evolution. My beloved, the long season of endurance is complete, and you, beloved one, have passed. Don't forget to subscribe for more uplifting messages like this. The Divine wants you to know, your blessings were never denied, they were simply waiting for the storm to calm. Now that jealousy has burned itself out, your name shines clear again. Watch how quickly things shift, new opportunities will appear from nowhere, favor will flow easily, and people who once ignored you will now look for your presence. Heaven says, I am not just restoring your life, I am multiplying your light. The energy that once came through envy is now drawing pure goodness toward you. The same attention that once came through gossip will now come through grace. Where there was misunderstanding, there will soon be recognition. Type Amen to receive blessings 1818. My beloved child, the angels have rewritten your story in golden ink. Every hardship now reads as training. Every tear became a prophecy. What looked like sibling rivalry was really a divine mirror, showing how envy steals peace and how love restores it. Through your calm faith, heaven now uses you as a model of quiet victory. Do you remember those sleepless nights? The painful question, why would my own sister do this? Heaven saw every tear fall, and each drop watered the tree of wisdom you now carry. That wisdom will be your crown. It will draw to you others who have been hurt or betrayed. They will feel safe in your presence because your spirit now carries the vibration of peace. Archangel Michael says, you have been refined, not ruined. What she meant for harm has become your higher assignment. My beloved, you are entering a new dawn. It's not just another chapter, it's a brand new book. The past pages are sealed in light. From now on, you will move differently, gentle in words, sharp in awareness, soft in heart, strong in spirit. You no longer react, you respond. You no longer prove, you simply are. Heaven is preparing to honor you openly. Those who once believed false stories will come to you quietly, asking for your wisdom and blessing. And you will give freely, not to prove anything, but to show grace. Type Amen to receive blessings 1919. Now listen carefully. Soon, perhaps within weeks, she will appear again, maybe by chance. Her voice will tremble, her eyes will wander, but her energy will speak what words cannot. She will want to reconnect, though pride may make her stumble. In that moment, choose compassion. You are not meeting the same person who once envied you, you are meeting a soul returning home. Do not reopen the wound. Speak little. Love quietly. Bless silently. This is how heaven measures maturity, not by how much pain you carried, but by how gently you release it. Archangel Michael says, when you bless what once betrayed you, you learn the language of angels. My beloved child, heaven rejoices over your endurance. You didn't curse the darkness, you held the candle. You didn't fight back, you radiated peace. That's why divine justice came softly, not to destroy her, but to align both of you with truth. The balance is restored. The cycle is broken. And now comes the harvest. You'll feel it even in your body, your shoulders lighter, your breath deeper, your sleep calmer. The endless replaying of old conversations will stop. The need to explain yourself will fade. One morning, you'll wake up and realize, you're not angry anymore. And the tears that follow will be holy ones. Type Amen to receive blessings 2020. Now, hear this final truth. The divine says, you didn't lose a sister, you gained wisdom. You didn't lose peace, you found purpose. You didn't lose love, you purified it. Your story will help others heal quietly. When people hear your calm voice, they'll feel heaven's presence. You will be known as the one who overcame without revenge, who rose without noise, who forgave without forgetting lessons. And your sister, her story isn't over. Heaven is still working in her heart. The envy that blinded her is turning into empathy. She's starting to see herself through your eyes, the eyes of patience and compassion. One day, she will thank you, not in words, but by choosing peace over jealousy and honesty over pretending. When that day comes, heaven will smile, because a story that began in rivalry will have ended in redemption. Archangel Michael says, the one who once opposed you will one day speak on your behalf. Don't miss this last truth, my beloved. The war is over. The mirror is whole again. You now stand in front of it, not wounded but glowing. The reflection you see is clear, strong, calm, radiant with divine strength. The same God who protected you in the shadows is now preparing to celebrate you in the light. From this day forward, no imitation, no gossip, no curse can touch your name. You are sealed in divine grace. Heaven has recorded the moment your peace returned. You'll notice quiet blessings multiplying, unexpected favor, gentle reconciliations, financial ease, and open doors that match your calling. These aren't coincidences, they are heaven's signature on your endurance. My beloved, walk softly into this new season. Let your smile be your message. Let your calm be your proof. You owe no explanations, your peace is enough evidence. The angels go before you, the Spirit guards behind you, and Archangel Michael stands beside you. Heaven declares, the storm is over. The lesson is learned. The love remains. Now rest, my beloved child. The chapter of rivalry has closed. The chapter of radiance begins. When you close your eyes tonight, a gentle warmth will cover your heart. That's not imagination. That's heaven sealing your soul, whispering, you are free. You are favored. You are fulfilled. Sleep peacefully. The war that began in envy has ended in grace. The mirror is clear, the bond is cleansed, and your destiny is untouchable. Type Amen to receive blessings 2121. She's wounded, but the tables are turning, not in anger, but in divine rhythm. Everything that was once used to misrepresent you will now speak in your favor. You may start receiving unexpected messages, soft apologies from people who once misunderstood you. They'll say, now I get it. I see what really happened. Don't let pride answer, let peace respond. This isn't your hour for revenge, it's your season of restoration. Type Amen to claim blessings 1111. And as for your sister, she's uneasy. Nights that used to be calm now carry restlessness. In her dreams, old moments replay, the ones she tried to forget. Her heart feels the weight of every false word, every act of imitation born from insecurity. The mirror she once held to copy you now shows her own reflection. She's no longer seeing you, she's seeing who she became while trying to replace you. Don't resent her, my beloved child. She's facing herself for the first time. This is what divine reversal looks like, the liar remembering truth, the pretender remembering purpose, the jealous remembering love. Archangel Michael says, mercy doesn't mean blindness. Forgive her soul, but guard your peace. You've wondered why your blessings seemed delayed for a while. It wasn't punishment, it was protection. Heaven slowed the flow so that every false connection could be revealed. The moment you stopped explaining yourself, the universe started rewriting your story in your favor. Your silence became strength. Your stillness became armor. Now pay attention, something new is happening. She's beginning to copy your kindness again, but this time it's different. It's not mockery, it's confusion. She's realizing that nothing spoken against you succeeds, and she's searching for that same peace. It's dawning on her that what she called luck was actually grace. Heaven is watching this shift closely. Angels don't celebrate when someone falls, they rejoice when someone begins to rise again. That's what's unfolding now. Her downfall is becoming her awakening. Type Amen to receive blessings 1212. My dear one, don't skip this truth. In the coming days, you'll notice something small, a kind word, a thoughtful gesture, maybe a message from her that catches you off guard. That will be the first sign of her transformation. Don't rush to trust it, but quietly thank heaven. Every act of humility from her side marks another chain breaking. You'll also feel your own spirit grow lighter. The heaviness that used to fill family moments will start to fade. Laughter will feel safe again, even if only for a little while. This is spiritual cleansing, the clearing away of old energy that once clouded your peace. Archangel Michael says, where envy once spoke, compassion will soon whisper. Stay aware but stay calm. The universe is guiding this story toward healing, but healing comes after recognition. Your sister is being led to face her truth, and you're being trained to forgive without reopening your scars. Type Amen to claim blessings 1313. My beloved child, every storm eventually reaches stillness. Every falsehood must face the light. The mirror that once showed confusion is now becoming clear. Heaven isn't asking you to fix her, it's asking you to release her. Let divine justice finish what it started.